Hello, happy Wednesday. Hope you are having a good Wednesday so far. Just realized that it's a little later than I planned on doing my meal planning. I actually did some work today. I created a new 10 rounds weight tracker, so that'll be going into the resource library maybe later tonight. We'll see. I plan on maybe working on that. But I made a weight tracker for 10 rounds so you can track your weights because I really do believe, I think Lift 4 was the first program where I actually printed the weight tracker and decided to track my weights, and it really helped me push myself, and which in turn also helped me build more muscle and get some better results. So I noticed that someone in a group had asked oh, is there a weight tracker for 10 rounds? And I didn't see one. So I went ahead and created one. I also have a weight tracker for 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme real time in the resource library as well over on my website, What's Working Here. So if you're looking for weight trackers, you can find those there in the resource library. And the 10 rounds one will be going up soon, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Definitely by tomorrow or by the end of the week, I will have it up. So I've been working on that, and then I got all my laundry done for the day, following my routine, my weekly routine. Today was the end of laundry, my laundry 2 days, and then I went for a walk with a friend, socially distancing, of course, and I came home. I was like, oh, it's already 5 o'clock. I need to plan my meal plan. And I wasn't really feeling it. I know I'm sure we all have those days where it's like, oh, it's time to meal plan for next week. I'm like, I don't really honestly feel like cooking tonight, so we're probably just gonna have some leftovers of whatever we've got around the house. Usually I think Thursdays are leftover days, but sometimes they move up in the week. But we have plenty of food, so I'll find something that we've been eating this week, because all the foods that we've been eating this week from the Real Food Recharge have been really delicious. So that is good. So I asked my husband real quick. I was like, "Oh, what do you want to eat next week?" And he's like, "I don't know." And he mentioned one meal, but we'll see. So I kind of started. I always like to do a little pre-planning so that you don't have to watch me stare at my computer too long. But I literally probably sat down for 10 minutes and kind of was like, oh, what am I going to do this week? So whenever I don't feel like meal planning, it kind of starts with, okay, well, what do I want to do this week? How do I want to plan my meals? So I went over to Pinterest and I looked at the Pinterest board that I have for the What's Working Here weekly meal plans so that you can find the recipes there. Started looking at those, then I thought about, oh, maybe I'll do a themed meal plan with just sheet pan recipes, because those are easy and it's nice. The weather's getting warmer here, so it makes it nice, easy cooking, easy cleanup. And I was like, well, I want to since I didn't do Portion Fix this week, I definitely want to go back to Portion Fix and create a meal plan for Portion Fix. So maybe I'll wait and do the sheet pan meals a different week. So then I pulled up on Beachbody and the monthly fix. They have some 7-day meal plans. So I kind of looked at that a little bit and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can start there. And then also I had printed out the 10 rounds Portion Fix meal plan. So it's like, okay, I'll sit down with both of those and kind of get started there. So when you don't feel like meal planning, the only thing to do is sit down and get started. So if you're like me, you'll kind of start in one area and then kind of figure it out as you go. And we may end up on Pinterest. We may end up looking at different things as we meal plan for this next week. So we will see how it goes. I will go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so I am sharing my screen. So you can see I've got, I am a member of the monthly fix. Now whenever you sign up for, I think, Portion Fix or 10 rounds for all the different things they throw in, you have the option of trying out the monthly fix for free. And at first I was like, I don't really know. I don't really know about how helpful that's going to be because it is a subscription thing. So you can try it out for free, and then after the first month, then you get charged. I think it's only like $15 or something, so it's not a lot. But I have actually found it really, really helpful. Autumn, every month she has a topic that she covers. She usually does an author interview, and one of the author interviews was a book that I was planning on reading anyway. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. And then also they release new FIXATE recipes through the monthly fix, and then they give you new meal plans through the monthly fix. And then she's been doing something where she's been coaching somebody, so she shows you her live coaching calls each week. So that's been really helpful, especially to me as a Beachbody coach, to kind of hear how she handles things and what people are saying. So I've actually found it very, very helpful, and I do plan to keep my subscription to the monthly fix, and I will write about it soon to tell you what it's all about. So if you have questions about the monthly fix, be sure to send them to me and let me know so that I can answer those questions when I write my posts. Okay, so I went in and I opened up my meal plan template, and I already did go ahead and date it because there's no events really going on right now. So I like to put the dates, and one of the reasons I like to put the dates is because when I get home with my food, especially like the fresh meats and things like that, I can look at the sell by dates or the use by dates on the meat, and if one's expiring, say if I bring home some ground beef and it says used by the 28th, but I have it on the menu for the 29th, and I'll say, okay, let's go ahead and flip-flop those meals. So I like to have the dates on there just so when I'm looking at the menu after I've brought everything home and I'm looking what I'm going to be making the next day, I can look and see, we might need to move some things around. So, and this is where I would usually put any events that are going on. So if we had like a practice or a soccer game or something like that, so that you know to meal plan around that, so you're not planning some big meal that you're not even going to be home to make. So, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks we can start adding events back into our meal planning. But right now we will leave it like it is. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of going back and forth. Let's see, this is a different window. I'm going to make it smaller. And if this is your first time catching me for my meal planning session, I like to break my meal planning down into 3 different sections. So it can be kind of overwhelming to try to meal plan. So I like to break it down, and on Wednesdays, I do the planning. On Thursdays, I'll write the grocery list. And then on Fridays, I'll actually go shopping. So that we are doing part 1 today of our meal planning. So let's see, I usually start my day with my Shakeology and my half a banana, so I'm going to keep that. And okay, Sunday's a little different because it isn't. So I am following the Time Nutrition. I do work out in the morning, and I've actually flip-flopped meal 1 and the pre-workout meal, just because when I get up, I don't want to eat that much. So Autumn has said that you can change your meal 1 for your pre-workout meal. So I just flip-flop those. In Time Nutrition, you can flip-flop any of the meal blocks. So you keep the containers together, but you can change out the meal blocks that way. Oh, and I think now that I'm looking, some of these are wonky. I will move them back. Yeah, and if you're following Portion Fix, then you are going to just Portion Fix without the Time Nutrition. Then you can move your containers around however you want to. So this Portion Fix meal plan isn't necessarily Time Nutrition because some of the containers are together in different ways. So I will probably just change the heading, and we'll just call this the Portion Fix meal plan. Oops. Portion Fix meal plan. So then we don't have to worry about if it's in the right order or not. Okay. So I will leave my Shakeology for breakfast. That's a good green, purple, blue. This was from Easter, so let's see what they have. Do they have one that has I guess I can change around the container colors. Okay, so this has a purple, and that has 2 for dinner. Okay, so let's see if I'm following this. That sounds kind of good to add the shredded coconut. Okay, and we'll just change the colors around. And I will show you how to do that with the templates. Oops, things are flying everywhere. Okay, I don't know what that is. Oh, this was my, okay, but I don't need that. Go away. Okay. Is that gonna pop up there? Because that's really annoying. File, how do I close it? Close. And save. Those are my notes from the Beach Party Super Saturday. Okay, that is out of our way now. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will make this like it says. It doesn't have a teaspoon, but we're gonna move the orange container. So where does that teaspoon go? Down to the snack? Okay. Okay. All right, so we'll move that down to the snack. And then we'll move the orange container. Sometimes the containers, the little things can get wonky, but that's okay. Come back down. Go over there. Okay, so this is going to be a purple, red, and that. And so that's a Shakeology with it says frozen fruit, so I'm going to still use a banana and then shredded coconut. I have a bunch of shredded coconut, so that will be good. And that will probably taste delightful with the, and is that for all week? Okay. That will be really good with my tropical strawberry Shakeology. Okay, so I'm going to paste that for every breakfast, every meal one. Oh, and I changed the time. I don't want to change the time. Although I don't really get it at 5. Okay. Copy. And paste. So this week I'm moving my containers around. That's the good thing about, so Time Nutrition, you can't, it's not as flexible, but Portion Fix itself, very flexible. You can move your containers around. You can add in treats, all sorts of good stuff. Okay. All right, so that's my Shakeology. All right, so meal 2, they have, it's kind of snack 2. It's just a green and a blue and a spoon because apparently they've put the purple somewhere else. So I will erase that one. I can move that over. Okay. And they are doing carrots and pesto and mashed avocado. That sounds random. What are they doing down here? Down here it's just a green. Okay, so I'm gonna use, I've been wanting to make, I've been wanting to make a cucumber tomato salad. So I will make that for my meal 2, and I'm gonna do, so what I like to do, so you see meal 1, breakfast is pretty much the same every day. For meal 2, for that green and blue snack, I will pick 2 for the week and then alternate them. So I will take this and copy it, so Sunday, and then Tuesday, it actually becomes an afternoon snack. Tuesday, and then Thursday, and then Saturday. And then let's see, do I want to do, I think my body kind of got tired of having hummus, so I think instead of hummus for the other one, I will do, these containers are all out of whack. I will do carrots and guac, or jicama and guac. I'll do the jicama and guac. Jicama and guacamole. Did I spell that right? Okay. Oh, and we need a teaspoon. So the cucumber tomato salad will have olive oil in it, and this one I'll add a teaspoon of olive oil. Okay. I need to write it down. Okay, so that's gonna be on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right, so now I've already got my meal 2 snacks done for the whole week. I don't have to think about that again. All right, so meal 3, they have, so this would be lunch. It looks like they have a sandwich, so it's on Ezekiel bread with ham or turkey, and then some lettuce and tomato, and then a purple. I'll do a full purple. So this is gonna be a green. I'm gonna go full purple because I'm not gonna do a half a purple, wherever that is. I don't think, or maybe. Yeah, and then, well, no, I'll make this. Okay. Talking to myself. Okay. And so I'll make it half. I'll just know that. So that's sandwich. Sandwich. See, it doesn't have to be complicated. Sandwich and half a fruit. Okay, and I think I'm going to end up switching these around. So they have, and this sounds good, FIXATE, carrot, cake, baked, oat. Yeah, I got really cappy on everything. Carrot, cake, baked, oat, meal, muffin. And it says to have an egg and turkey bacon. Let's go with one or the other. Fine, we'll go with both. Well, if the muffin doesn't have, okay. FIXATE carrot cake, baked oatmeal muffin, and then, so I think that one counts as a yellow, if I'm reading this right, and then egg and turkey bacon. And then I'll just have a whole fruit instead of a half a fruit. I didn't know if it counted as half a fruit. And I'm actually gonna swap meal 2 with meal, so I'm just gonna insert a row above, and I'm gonna move this and make it meal 2. Boom. And we'll call that meal 2. And then we will move meal 2 to meal 4. Kind of like it is for the rest of the week, so that makes it easier. Okay, boom. And this should just read 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And that one is at 9:30. And this one gets deleted. I was like, why are there so many meals? Okay. And then you go to table, delete row. Boom. Rename that 3, 4, 5. Okay. So on non-workout days, you have a little bit less meals. Okay. So we've got, all right, let's make sure, let's add up our containers. Oh, we didn't do a dinner yet. We need to make a dinner. Okay, so I'm going to leave this as meal 2 for Sunday and Tuesday. Actually, so it's a red, yellow, green. I'm going to make it this one. My second meal that I like to call second breakfast. That'll be good. Okay, Sunday and Tuesday Okay, so we have the carrot cake. That's probably the yellow, an egg, and turkey bacon, which is going to be the red. Oh, what's the green? Oh, there's no green. We're going to double up on a green somewhere. Okay, we're bye-bye green. Oh, and Spoon thinks it needs to go there. You don't go there either, Spoon. Bye-bye, Spoon. Okay, so that's just going to be a red and a yellow. I don't know, maybe I want to add a vegetable there. We'll see. Okay. Because I want to have the full purple. And don't want to do that. Okay. So, then we have the sandwich for lunch. We already calculated that as a snack too. So we need dinner. All right, so this is going to be the FIXATE beef and broccoli with rice, which I think I have made it before, and it is delicious. FIXATE beef and broccoli. I just use brown rice. Okay, and then we're actually gonna do double, and then it says butter lettuce. All right, just so we know. What do you want me to do with the butter lettuce? Do you want me to make it into like a thingy? Just before serving, fill lettuce leaves, okay, with FIXATE beef and broccoli. Okay, so it's going to be like a lettuce wrap. So let's write it out like that. Broccoli, lettuce wraps. That's cool. Okay, so then that's going to give us 2 greens. Which did I just copy? Sometimes this isn't a hard process. It showed up. Move over. Okay, I'll format that for you later. We just know it's going to be 2 of 2 greens, a red, a yellow, and a teaspoon. Okay, so now that I've got the day like that, let's make sure that I have it right. So I should have 4 greens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have 3 purples. 1, 2, oh, I'm missing a purple. Okay, because the snack, oh. How come I don't have it in snack? Breakfast, lunch, oh, the smoothie, okay, so they just have it as an extra snack. Okay, I'm just gonna put it with this. Move over. Too far. Okay, and then we'll change it to purple. So if you ever need to change out something, you can come back. I'm gonna write text on it. You can change the auto shape and make it a different color. Purple. All right, and there, now it's purple. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 purples, because on the days that I work out, that's gonna end up being that. Okay. 4 reds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. I thingamabobs. 3 yellows, 1, 2, 3. A blue, an orange, and 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm missing a teaspoon. I think I'll add it back up here. Okay, I'll format that and add it back in. Okay, so we've got day 1 done. So we know that day 2 dinner becomes this. Actually, we're just gonna leave it. So that will become lunch. For the next day, I have my leftovers from dinner for lunch the next day. And instead of making them lettuce wraps, they will just be regular FIXATE beef and broccoli because I only need 1 green. And then with the brown rice, okay. And then I need a second post-workout meal. So this one has given me, I'm looking to make it, okay, because I got the orange up there. So this is going to be a red, yellow, green. I already got the blue. So I need a red, yellow, green for the morning. Let's see. Do they have any morning red, yellow, greens? So the other one. Oh, they just have the red and the yellow. So they suggest yogurt with granola. Okay, what does this one suggest? This one has, okay, so let's stick with this one. We will do yogurt and granola. That's easy. Because the green we're gonna double down on in the evenings. And then that purple is just floating up over here, and that works. Okay, not too far. Okay. So we'll make this yogurt, and I'll probably do like a coconut yogurt or an almond milk because I like to avoid dairy. That will be yogurt and granola. So this will be the 9 a.m. meal for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And Friday. So again, just picking 2 different ones and then rotating them throughout. That's pretty easy. Okay, so then we have our dinner from the night before for lunch, and then I've already done meal 2. So what do they suggest for dinner? FIXATE herb crusted salmon with asparagus, mushrooms, and a baked potato. That sounds delightful. We will have that. Okay, and this is again gonna be the 2 greens that I need to format. So I'll just wait and format it later. Okay, that's fine. Oops. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, so FIXATE herb crusted salmon, asparagus, mushrooms, and a baked potato. And I'm assuming that baked potato might have some butter on it for my teaspoon. Okay, so then I'll probably just have not as many vegetables the next day. Probably just take out the mushrooms. Actually, I don't feel like asparagus is as good the second day if you overcook it, so we'll do it like that. Okay, so now we are on to Tuesday. We've already got breakfast figured out. We've got our snack figured out. we've got lunch figured out and our snack. We just need to make a dinner. So once you set those first 2 days and you're overlapping everything, then the rest is just picking dinners for the rest of the week. So they're repeating the FIXATE broccoli and rice, but I don't want to repeat. I'm gonna look. They have, let's see, FIXATE balsamic glazed chicken with green beans and corn. That sounds good. I'm gonna put that on here. Okay. FIXATE balsamic glazed chicken. Ooh, chicken. Green beans and corn. You could also make that a double, you can do double green beans, or you could add in another vegetable as well. I wonder if that would be good with mushrooms too. We'll see. Okay, so that will move to lunch. Okay, so now we just need one more dinner. So their next one, they have, oh, like a taco bowl. It says ground beef, black beans. How many yellow? Oh, they're putting 2 yellows in there. I wonder what, on the FIXATE balsamic glazed chicken, what the yellow is there. I'll have to look and see, because I might not get to have any corn. That would be sad. Okay. So yeah, we'll do the taco bowl. Let's make the taco bowl this day. Copy. Because, Taco Tuesday. And I'm going to call it a taco bowl. And it'll have ground beef. I won't use the black bean. Well, yeah, because I'll use the black beans and and I'll do it over rice. Black beans, shredded lettuce, pico de gallo, olive oil, ground beef, and I'll do it over brown rice. Okay. And then I can add in extra vegetables. So besides the shredded lettuce and the pico, I think those are both green. I can also add in some bell pepper. And that'll give me my 2 for dinner, but then I cannot have one of them for lunch. And you know what? If you overeat on your greens, I think that's okay to have an extra green. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, so that is dinner. Lunch for Wednesday. Dinner, we move the chicken to Wednesday, and then that will become lunch. And I'll need to add, we were going to do double green beans to make 2. Becomes lunch, and then, like I said, Thursdays we have leftovers. Let's see, Friday, that looks normal, yogurt, granola. The sandwich would be the regular green. Recommend with olive oil, and then we eat out on Fridays, and we are still eating out even during this time, supporting our restaurants. And then that stays with that. That's missing a green. We'll double up on that. And that needs to be doubled. And then sandwich, and then a cucumber salad, and then out again. And we'll double that. Okay, and that wouldn't go there. Okay, good deal. I'll format that before I post it so it's all accurate and things like that. But let's look really quick and see why the FIXATE balsamic glazed chicken is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to go into Beachbody On Demand, and then I will go to FIXATE. And then I will go to Resources and the recipes, the FIXATE recipe list. And I don't know if it's in this cookbook or it might be in the second one, or it might be on the website. I don't know. I'm going to have to find it. I wish they would put like a little note that said FIXATE 1, FIXATE 2 or on the website. So we'll look and just see if it's in the one. All right. So we are in entrees. It is called balsamic glazed chicken. I do not see it there. FIXATE. No, it must be in 2 or on the website. So I'll look for that some more, and then I'll let you know why it is, why there's a yellow there. It might be the sauce that makes it a yellow. So we'll see if that ends up working with the plan, or if we have to give up the corn, we can give up the corn. That's not a big deal. So that is basically how I make my menu. This week was a little bit different because I followed a different plan and kind of mixed my containers up. So usually I follow the Time Nutrition, so it kind of blocks the containers together, and I've created a bunch of tools and resources on what's working here in the resource library to help you meal plan and those color blocks. But this time I followed the different menus that are up in Monthly Fix, and then also for the 10 rounds, the sample menu. And with regular Portion Fix, you're able to just kind of mix up the containers any way you want. So this kind of had us mixing things up, which is never a bad thing. It's good to mix things up. And even with Time Nutrition during 80-day obsession, so you start, it's strict, but then you have the refeed days that are filtered in there. So you kind of do want to mix things up every once in a while and give yourself a treat every once in a while. You can add those in as well. So I'm looking forward to trying some of these new FIXATE recipes. I haven't done the carrot cake oatmeal muffins, but I think I've seen some people post them and they look good. I have made the beef and broccoli, and that is good. So I am excited to give these things a try. And if you have any questions or need help planning your weekly menus, feel free to send me a message and let me know, and I am happy to help you.